Hey Anthony, do you like my new shirt?
Sure, man. It's cool. Could have been better.
What was that?
I said it could have been better.
You want to fight about
Yeah,
it?
I do. Let's go, chump. Hold on a second. We don't need to fight.
We don't?
All you need to do is go to 86.com and choose from one of their many designs. Franchises range from Skullgirls to Street Fighter and even BlazBlue. And if you check out 86 through this Twitch channel, use 86.com/?AFF=4 to let them know that Mission Star Podcast sent you. Which I would love to talk more, but we'll save it for another day.
Yes.
But on that point, unless Alex, you got your why you're wrong thing this week, or
Yeah, I definitely do.
Okay, all right. So we are near the end of the podcast, guys, and we got one more segment. This is gonna be a new thing for you, Christina, for you to witness here.
Yay!
But this is
You're gonna hear me rant and scream.
Ozzy. I like to hear all that stuff.
So, before we end the podcast, of course, we have to end the podcast with a Why You're Wrong with Alex.
What is a why wrong? Wait. What is a why wrong?
So why you're wrong is basically I get to pick anything I want and tell you why you're an idiot for supporting this.
I like
That is why it is. That's what it is, basically. That's the boiling down to it.
I like
What
that.
I'm doing today is something that I've hammered around quite a bit. We've hammered around loot boxes and stuff like that. It's linked to crossplay as well.
Uh-huh.
So, crossplay is coming to all games.
Yes.
Modern Warfare is going to be one of the first major releases that has it built in.
Oh wow.
Modern Warfare has loot boxes in it. And a lot of people are going to go on the whole, it's going to be cosmetics, it's going to be perfectly fine. At this point, if you are not paying attention to Modern Warfare news or spoilers, you need to get the fuck out of the conversation. You should never be saying anything. Because if you're not paying attention, you don't know that most of the game at this point has been leaked by somebody. They have an insider at Activision who has been giving them information, so they know this to be, maybe not 100% factual, but it is a reliable source. This person has a history of leaking games and very rarely is wrong. Ooh. So yeah, you can call him into question, you can all that kind of stuff, but honestly at the end of the day, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's been in this shit long enough to really have an idea, and it's gotten to the point where his leaks are being fought against by developers on the subreddit for Modern Warfare.
Whoa.
So really, this kind of shit, when developers and stuff like that are coming out and trying to say, you shouldn't pay attention to inflammatory information that has not been confirmed, fucking disregard them. They're fucking doing goddamn damage control already. What's going on is they have promised that Modern Warfare is going to have only cosmetic items at launch.
Ouch.
I repeat, they are going to have only cosmetic items at launch for Modern Warfare. What that means is that once they start putting out the next version of it 6 months in, like once they start rolling out more boxes, they're going to have guns in it. And it's been confirmed. He confirmed that the first weapon that's going to be available in loot boxes is the crossbow.
Whoa.
There is no reason to turn this game into a pay to win. The last game they did this, they had loot boxes. You could get items out of it, but you could also get the base model, at least, of all weapons. The very base model. That has not been found yet. We do not know if that's going to happen. We do not know if you're going to be able to earn at least the very basics of every single weapon. So that automatically is turning a first-person shooter into a pay-to-win. Because if you don't have all the guns, you're fighting at a disadvantage. End of discussion. That's just how That's how first-person shooters work. So we need to be very, very careful. We need to actually, as gamers, as a total, even if you don't support Modern Warfare, if you don't play it, this is the kind of shit that you don't want to see in your games. This is the kind of shit that is slowly creeping into every single game, and we need to put up a fight on it. I personally believe that this is in relation to the issue of crossplay, the exclusive that they're having for Sony, where they're having an entire type of gameplay limited to just the PlayStation 4 for an entire year, which, by the way, apparently has pissed off the Modern Warfare community so much that people are canceling their pre-orders in droves and has Activision in a panic. They literally, it came to the point where so many pre-orders have been canceled, they had an all-hands meeting for the game to talk about it. So this I think is very poor on their part. They are not reading the room. They're not paying attention to anything. It's just not gonna be a good time if we continue to let them do this kind of shit. We don't want them to have pay-to-win features. Most people already dislike loot boxes. Even if it's only cosmetic skins, people tend to not like loot boxes. They want to be able to buy what they want to buy, and that's it. Microtransactions are one thing. Loot boxes are a totally separate beast. And honestly, if you're okay with them taking loot boxes in this direction for a game where not having a weapon can put you at a severe disadvantage, you're a fucking idiot and you're wrong.
I kind of agree with the loot boxes being a big issue because it is appearing, even speculations are saying that future characters that are coming up for Smash, they are going to be pay to win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's already terrifying, and it's like, why couldn't they be free like what they did before? It's so dumb. I hate that.
And that is why you're wrong with Alex. I was trying to say it earlier, but my mic was turned off.